Hello, beautiful people. How are you all doing today? Chad, I watched so much garbage yesterday. Jesus Christ. Are you okay? No. No. It's rotting my brain, chat. I watched like two rom coms, three random ass fucking isekai. I don't know, man. I just ugh. No, I didn't go so far as to watch like the domestic girlfriend kind of garbage. Don't you worry about that. Why so much trash and not the good ones chat recommends? I don't know. I don't know. Good stuff requires brain, true. Yeah, I watched bro, I don't even remember their names, man. Something reincarnated as a something something. There was some of that. There was also some of not that. How did you sleep? Very poorly. I have slept horribly. Horrendously, even. What is some? How many did you watch? Yeah, let me try to remember. There was a rom com that was something with Yamada at level 999. I watched that. That was. Eh. It wasn't that bad, honestly. It's probably the best thing I watched yesterday. But it wasn't amazing either. Then we have a low bar. Yeah, we do. I watched a campfire isekai where a guy gets put into another world and he basically gets to use Amazon to order shit in the other world. Is that the one where he tames a wolf? Yeah, it is. It was not the worst isekai I've watched in the past few days, for sure. Yeah, it was kind of chill. I watched something with the angel next door, or something like that, which was another rom-com.
Something you wish to.
That one's kind of good.
You have my
I don't know.
attention.
The whole will they, won't they bullshit is old at this point, but it's old. It's very old. I watched The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten. That's the one, yeah. I watched. Yeah, I really don't remember the name of this one, but it's very Gage. It's about a girl who can't do magic in a magic world, and so she develops magic science, basically. And it's very Gage. I know that one, yeah, it's very Gage. Magical Revolution one, yeah, that's the one. It was not very good, unfortunately. I apologize to the gays. Did you watch A Sentence of a Bookworm? I watched it a couple years ago, yeah. I could rewatch it, honestly. There's a second season now, right? I liked it when I watched it. The gays forgive you. What else did I watch? I watched other stuff. At least 2 more shows, but I don't remember which ones. They were very unremarkable.
What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as
How was the story of those shows? I don't think any of them had a particularly interesting story. But like, I barely remember the story either. I'd be like, "Oh yeah, that one." If you told me the one, but otherwise, I yeah. Spice and Wolf next. Maybe. Maybe that's what I'll watch next. Who knows? I know you guys want me to watch Spice and Wolf, Odd Taxi, Banana Fish. Oh, I watched Buddy Daddies too. That one was actually pretty decent. Buddy Daddy's better than Spy Family. Caught! 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 You're right, though. Of course I'm right.
I can't.
Buddy Daddies is Gage Spy Family. It's not. Because the fucking the will they won't they bullshit in Spy Family is really uninteresting to me. And there's none of that in Buddy Daddies. It also does not overstay its welcome. It understands that, hey, the cute stuff, like, the cute family stuff, like, it's cool and all, but it's not enough to carry a show by itself. We need to actually have plot and move it forward. The author of Spy Family also doesn't like his manga, so he'd agree with you? Of course he would. Anyone would. Did you already talk about the Giga Molani nerfs? I have not. Do we have numbers? We don't, right? No. Okay. Problem with Spy Family is that it kind of goes nowhere. Another relationship, another plot. Yeah, that was my issue with it when I read it as well. I read it before it was adapted, and the only thing I could think, or not the only thing, but like one of the most common thoughts I had while reading it was, dude, I'm like 30 chapters in. How have we made zero progress? It's the kind of show that gets a second season, not because it should get a second season, but because the author just doesn't know how to fucking end it properly. I know there's another show I watched, but I don't remember what it was. It was probably another garbage isekai. It's kind of bothering me that I can't figure out what it was though. But oh well. Let's get some more. Why not? Have you watched Bofa? No, what's Bofa? I'm sorry. I'll never play along with a D's Nuts joke again. I'm sorry. What's up, Nick? By the way, chat, you guys think I watch shows at an abnormal pace? Okay? It's still more normal than this motherfucker who has been saying, yeah, I'll watch Mob Psycho for the past, like, 3 years now, and isn't even at season 3? And, like, literally the only reason he actually watched it is because Fang pressured him more than I did. He never watches shows I recommend anymore, man. I watched Psyche Game for you. No, you didn't. You can't. You can't. Don't even try.
Overrule.
Solidify.
Fang told him to watch Psyche too. Probably.
Please appreciate my sincerity.
Please appreciate my sincerity. Why are you not adding Zyox eating an eggplant, by the way? I need you to explain this to me and to my chat.
Gather. Wind strategy.
Bro made a Chun-Li, Sejuin, and Jinshi guide, but still no Firefly guide. Okay, let's be honest though. Who the fuck cares about any of those? Like...
Solidify.
Be honest with yourself. There is no need to lie. Dude, I haven't even done the fucking last part of the Star Rail Penacony quest. I don't know if I ever will, honestly. I haven't opened the game in so long. I might just uninstall it to make room. Firefly so broken, Saj. Are you talking about, like, her spirit being broken in the lore? Or are you talking about her being strong? Because real. Either way, but... You think this guy cares about Firefly's spirit? Yeah, that's a good point. I don't even know if he knows about it. He probably hasn't even read the story.
Laid bare. Gather.
ZZZ made me stop playing Star Rail. I'm gonna be honest with you, ZZZ kind of made me stop playing ZZZ. I haven't logged in a few days now. Did you log into after Chun-Li's banner? I don't know. I don't think so.
Thank you.
I haven't logged in like a week. I think.
Add Astra.
Eh. I've heard Milani's getting another nerf. What are your thoughts? I mean, I still think she's strong, so another nerf doesn't necessarily mean that she's gonna be worthless, but rip bozo, I guess. Wait, Nick, are you still here? Probably not. Let me DM him. He probably ulted forward when the league talk started? No, he didn't. He probably ulted forward long before that. Alright. Anyways. Let's stall a little bit. Agreed? Agreed. The problem with stalling here is that it always takes so much less long than it does on Nick's stream. You know? Oh. Oh. Power. Power. Or key. Porky. Porky. Forge. Forge. Connections. Wax, mummy, gift, anchor, burrito, present, clay, papyrus, sprain, flare, moderate or moderate, talent, instinct, parchment, host, faculty. This is gonna be really dumb, but wait. What else is wrapped? Parchment? Yeah, I guess you could wrap parchment. No. Okay, no. We're not one away anymore. Oh, I hmm. Host, anchor, talent. Host, anchor. Maybe it's like present. Like a presenter. Moderate? Okay. Nice. Burrito. Gift. Mummy. Sprain. All things you wrap. Let's go! Wax, parchment, papyrus, clay, things you can write on. Huge. Huge. Holy. Easy connections. Should we do the mini? I'm kind of down to do the mini. Whale watching. Honda. Cobb. The bee? The beat? I don't know what this is, actually. Oh, the bear, maybe. But I'm not sure. Don't know. Horn? Whoa. There's no way this is real, right? Order. Candy. Huge! You look refreshed today? I mean, I didn't sleep very well, but I'm enjoying my morning coffee while stalling with chat. And this is the highlight of my day. Agreed, agreed. Thank you all for being here and sharing this moment with me. Let's do the Genshin duel. Mondstadt cryo character. Wow. Kaya, you can only trust half of what he says at best. Sounds like something Deluke would say. No clue. Kinda looks like an umbrella. Who has an umbrella? Navia? Navia has an umbrella. It's not an umbrella. Is that like a shovel? Who has a shovel? Is it Yorick from League of Legends? Let's say Yuemi. Oh wait, that's Cookie, right? Yeah. Why does she have shovels in her? Whatever, it's fine. Cat. Box. Okay. Two point oh. The 2.0 was the start of Penacony. Who was released at the start of Penacony? It was Robin was after. It was Aventurine and Sparkle, right? But it's not imaginary. Black Swan and Sparkle, yeah. But it's not Nihility either, so it's gotta be Sparkle. It's not Sparkle. What was the 4-star? Was it Misha? It was Misha. When the Mara strikes, I become something else. No, I wanted to say Blade. There we go. Whatever. Fuck you, autocomplete. Daily ability. That's a triangle. Is that ratio? It is. I don't remember ever seeing this, but I figured it's a triangle. Who else would have just a random ass triangle? You know? Who else? Let's be honest. Oh, actually, I want to watch something, chat. So, for those of you that are unfamiliar with Furu, they're a content creator that does off-meta teams that are often not the greatest, but that at least make actual sense, right? Like, the teams are bad because they're intentionally not playing good units, but the units synergize together in interesting ways. And they have just posted their 4.8 4-star only Abyss. Without... Yeah, 4-star only Abyss without using Bennett, Changling, or Singto. Or Fischl. And I want to watch this with you guys. As usual, here is the link. Make sure you click on it. Right-click the tab. Mute site, right-click the player, loop, press play, leave it running in the background because you are, after all, watching the video.
No one escapes that animal. You're so cute, Let it rip. Stand clear.
Doing it faster than my meta team. Omega lol. Yeah, so we have Fridge Barbara on this side. Like, you can tell the amount of runs that went into this, right? Like, perfect positioning for the Barbara. One charge attack because you need to swirl off the Hydro. Put the Hydro back on while positioning yourself so that your next charge attack puts them next to the Pyro Mages. Do it again, because you need to swirl to get the shields. And then again, back to Barbara, reapply with a charge attack that hits everything. Into swirl it off again, and then finally use burst to group them properly. Like, this is just so... This is perfectly played, right? And then this team doesn't have the best stagger, so the best way to group them is indeed just edge bait a little here. You get them perfectly grouped like this. And it's important to group well when you're doing a Fridge team like this, right? Because so much of your damage is reliant on them actually properly being grouped. But yeah, they're actually grouped together close enough that the last hit of Barbara's attack string is hitting both of them because it has a little bit of AoE. Like, this is the same as hitting AoE with Singto's Rain Swords for shield breaking. It's like very, very, very good grouping. Again, right? Focus on getting them grouped, then freeze them together. Keep them frozen and bloom. Yeah, 52 HP! And even with all that, right, it's like 3 seconds off, right? Like two seconds. If it took them 2 more seconds, it wouldn't have worked. This is so well fucking played, man. Holy shit. I'm in awe. Right, like here, right? With enough, like, usually your first instinct would be to group them before you start doing your shit. But because these guys have such low poise, and they get staggered so easily, you're better off just grouping them with your setup. Try these teams yourself. There's no reason, there's no need for me to embarrass myself. I'd rather not. I couldn't even do them because my Barbara's level like 60, and Barbara's damage is very important in this team. But I definitely wouldn't be able to full star with this. 100%. This is so good. Jesus Christ. Come on, that he's gonna come back. Oh my, that is... Dude, the grouping on this is so fucking good. Who's a bloom trigger in this team? It's Barbara. Barbara's Hydro application is a little weird. But in situations like this, it's really good. Surprised at the amount of blooms. Yeah, I mean, they did nerf Barbara's app in situations like this with the like Barbara Bloom nerf, but they didn't completely make it awful. Link the video. Like, basically, the way that it used to work, it still works that way, they just put a cap to it. Seconds to spare. Yeah, I mean, the first chamber is by far the most difficult. So second and third chamber should have time to spare. Gonna get it? No, not. I don't think it matters though. There's that Farina, Kazuha, Hydro MC, and Dendro character team I saw on YouTube earlier. Hydro MC is surprisingly dealing good damage. The thing about Hydro MC is that their ult isn't bad for damage. What makes it practically kind of worthless is that it's never hitting every single hit on the enemy, right? Because it doesn't stop on the enemy. It just keeps going past them. But against enemies that get staggered in the same direction as the ult, where like you can keep doing damage with the ult, Hydro MC is not that bad. It's just never like that. No, I actually don't think this one was played perfectly. I'm guessing it's because they had time to spare, so they didn't bother resetting. But the bloom generation from these guys being alive helps you kill the Power Agent faster. So I feel like killing them before the Power Agent groups with them is not the right play. Right, like that's so much damage you missed out on, I feel. I guess they're switching it up that it doesn't matter that much. This chamber feels a lot less min-max than the others. But like, I get it. I truly get it. That should pretty much kill. Last wave. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. I guess it is going to be relatively close, but... we got really good grouping here, so... fucking insane. Yeah, we have the builds, so Elegy on Diona. Huh. That's an interesting build. Oh wait, no, Diona's on the Amber team. Never mind. It's not a... well, it is still an interesting build. But, yeah. Wonder if it's actually better... yeah, I guess Diona can't always trigger Instructor. Only on some rotations she triggers Instructor. So they probably ditched the Instructor altogether. Because this run has a lot of alternating rotations. And rotations that get adapted to different enemies. Which Instructor doesn't work with quite as well. Like if you want to get an Instructor proc, you have to either miss a melt on one of your actual hits, right? So like get a non-melted Ember Charge Shot, for example, or you have to use Ember's Burst, and sometimes you don't want to use Ember's Burst willy-nilly. So this actually makes a lot of sense. Interesting that they'd focus more on the ER than the EM for Sucrose. It didn't feel to me like the Sucrose burst was all that important for a lot of the clear, but I guess it was. And then, yeah, I mean, yeah. Then just fully M Barbara. Pretty decent builds. Normal damage Kaya build. Normal damage Hazel build, but with Fav. Makes a lot of sense. No C6. C6 would help for sure. Good luck on C6. And then yeah, normal damage build with your sense for Cole. Makes sense. Always the most insane clears. Congrats and good luck on C6 Hazel soon. Rage. Should we watch the most recent Twiox vid? This was a mistake. It's just a vlog. I kinda don't wanna. Sorry, I was just stretching my face, I wasn't smiling. Can we do Abyss, chat? I think it's time. I've been procrastinating on it for a while. Do some crazy teams too? No, I'd rather not. We see 4-star only. I've done 4-star only last Abyss reset. It's the same Abyss. I'm not doing it again. If you clear first try, I'll sub. I can't remember the last time I didn't clear Abyss first try. Actually, I probably can. But I usually clear first try. It's not... If you want to sub, you should sub. If you don't want to sub, you shouldn't sub. I don't know what I want to play, though. Like, I feel like Abyss has been a chore lately. Because it's just not fun at all. Like, these enemies are just not fun to fight at all. In the mood to play some Sino? No? I could play Sino. He'd be fine on first half, but I don't like playing him. Like, I'd rather just play Kutsing if I'm gonna play if I'm gonna play an aggravate slash hyper bloom unit. How about Linny? You know what? It has been a while. I could play Linny. I'm done. What would play second side? Mono Hydro? So which side gets Kazuha? Second side? Probably. And then first side I just do Zhongli Shengling. Yeah, I can do that. Probably want Fav if I'm doing that though. We got a gear real quick, chat. Won't be too long though. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Means I can go off piece on something. This. Good enough. Good enough. It's probably not my best set, but I kind of can't be bothered. I don't want to swap his gear. Whatever, he's gonna be on instructor.
Where did that come from?
Next, we'll do Mono Hydro. I don't really want to do Mono Hydro though.
Benny's adventure team.
Kind of a boring team to play. Whatever. I'll just do it anyways. I can't be bothered, man. Probably use the HP sands then. Probably don't need Fab in this team. Definitely not on the right stuff, but I don't care. Oh yeah, wait. I forgot a healer. Hmm. Okay, I see. I'll do this then. I don't want to use that. I can't use that. Fuck it. Fine, I guess. Okay, do we have any slimes or weird bullshit? Yeah, we do. Hydro second side. Okay. Let's just do this.
Stabilize.
Huh? Everybody stand!
The wind knows me.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Now disappear.
Shower me with praise! Let the world come! Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. Things are about to get dicey.
Okay.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
One with nature. And voila!
Another test subject.
Solidify.
I don't want to talk about it.
Have a little taste.
I don't want to talk about it.
The wrong test.
I'd shut the fuck up, chat. Keep your thoughts to yourself.
Witness the
Sometimes it is better in life to shut the fuck up.
game's up. Fun's over.
Picked the wrong.
Gotcha.
Gather.
Going in. Let's light it up.
Here comes the finale. Step right up.
Belongs to us.
Did I just get... This game sucks, man. This game sucks so bad.
Rain cutter. I let my guard
Okay,
down.
frick you.
Things are about to get dicey. Quiet than that. Barbados, guide us.
This game sucks so fucking bad. Okay, you hydro first side, I guess? Sure. Where's Jean? Where the fuck is Lenny, man? Dude. It is what it is.
Take it easy. Shower me with praise. Time to shine. Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse. Nope. Here comes the catch. Busted.
I want to about that either. Doesn't matter. We cleared in 17 seconds. It's fine.
Stabilize.
Everybody stand!
Into the wind. A round of applause.
Strike a pose! Let the world come alive! Huh? Witness the power of Gugwa! No, my... Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha. Wind, hear me.
Win! Hear me!
Quietly now. Yoo-hoo! No.
Oh no.
Solidify.
Going in!
One with nature. And voila! Here comes the finale.
Your journey ends here.
Time to shine! Rain outlines your face. Hup. Game's up. Run's over. Gutsy busted. Barbados, guide us.
Wow. They're dead. Oh, I corned. No! I walked too far forward. Oh, whatever.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Oh wait, my only shield ran out.
Right up.
Oh. Did it get broken or did it time out? Probably just timed out. Alright, floor 11. Oh yeah. Hi, Furbor.
Time for takeoff. Shower me with praise. Let my name. Gotcha. Here comes the catch. I swear by my sword. Take it easy. Busted. Think you can get away?
Oh, I lost 2%.
Let's play.
Gosh.
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
Oh, I lost 3% on the first half. That's fine. Should be fine for this, even if it's gonna be a bit harder.
Everybody stand back. Huh?
Into the wind. Let's get this show on the road.
Aw.
One with nature.
I'm going in.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Let's light it up.
Into the wind. Stabilize. I will have order.
Everybody stand.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds. Here comes the finale. Now disappear.
Alright, we're fine. We're fine. He's gonna talk about the upcoming units, but I don't think he'll do it. I will prove you wrong, bozo. And then what'll you say, huh?
Yahoo! Time for takeoff.
Once you're proven wrong, proven to be an idiot and a stupid and mean and cringe, what'll you do then, huh?
Here we go. Who is what? Strike a pose. Let my name echo in song. How
That's not the character I thought this was. I thought that was Jean.
Here comes the catch.
I remember a time when he didn't call people bozo. I don't remember such a time. I think you're lying.
Going in.
Into the wind. Let's get this show on the road. And voila!
Gather.
Everybody
I don't believe such a time has ever existed.
Step right up.
The Jeff turned toxic after Apothecary Diaries. It's true. It's true.
brace yourselves. Think you can get away? Gotcha.
I was an amazing person before Apothecary Diaries, and now, look at me.
Game's up.
Look at me now, chat.
Barbados, guide us. Here we go. Time for takeoff.
Is this someone you would want hanging around your family? No, it's not.
Let my name echo in. Here comes the catch.
Your daughter brings home as a Jeff one day. What do you do? Disown her?
Stabilize.
Wind strategy.
Teamwork is trick.
What the fuck?
And
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Dude, what? He dodged. Okay, I didn't miss. He dodged. I will not stand for this.
step right up.
Dude, what the fuck? Alright, whatever, man. Let's get this shit over with. Oh, God. It's gonna be rough on Simon, too, isn't it? I just realized. I'm probably gonna struggle with the invisible phase, because I don't have a lot of damage on my Linny. I think Chamber 3 is going to be a harder challenge than Chamber 1. Max HP is probably better.
Now disappear.
Gather.
Everybody stand.
Let's get this show on the road. As one with wind and cloud.
Solidify.
I'm going in.
Oh, fuck off.
comes the finale. Wind strategy.
Stabilize.
How did he miss me? Bro, what? The fuck am I supposed to do about that, man? He just missed. Oh, fuck off. Dude, I'm actually so tilted.
And voila!
Coming with some target practice.
Spread your wings and
Raise
raise
the
a
eternal
storm! Fallen leaves. Adorn!
Bloom as the flowers in a
Let's light it up.
Now disappear!
Everybody stand.
Time to go.
This is not gonna be enough.
Let's get this show on the road.
Dude! Okay, actually though, how? Like, how? How did he go through me? I was literally just standing there.
Shower me with praise. Let the world come on. Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now. I swear by my sword. Busted. Let my name echo in song. Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my sword. Here comes the catch.
Fuck off.
Time to shine.
Not enough time.
Wind, hear me.
We're kind of close, but we needed like
Rain cutter.
5 more seconds, maybe.
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now. Shower me with praise. Let my name echo.
Yeah. 5 more seconds and we're good. Ugh. Oh well. First half is the problem. Really? Really? Do you think so? Really? You think so?
Stabilize.
Wind strategy. A round of applause. Step right up.
I'm literally stuck. Okay.
Let's light it up. Everybody.
Wind strategy. Now disappear.
I think I'll use my Kazuha Burst here and hope that it's enough to prevent them from infusing. I'll just use the E, it's fine. We should be good this time.
Solidify.
Coming with some
We're
target
told.
practice.
Spread your wings and raise a storm. Fallen leaves.
We're solid like 30 seconds faster.
This is order.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
The wind knows me. Here comes the finale. And voila!
Gather.
Almost 30 seconds.
Good job.
Alright, we should be good now.
Take it easy. Let the world collide. Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse. Here comes the catch. Gotcha. Barbados, guide us. Let my name echo in song. Strike a pose.
fuck up.
Comes the catch.
Chad, am I get fast enough here?
Quietly now.
Yeah, I am. Okay, we're good. Oh, that was a lot closer than I thought it would be. Anyways.
As one with wind and cloud.
I'm going in. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Wind strider.
What?
Let's get this show on the road. Step right up.
Stabilize.
Oh, fuck.
I'm going in.
Clever trick.
What? I did not expect that to kill me.
Wind strider.
I could have dodged it very easily, I just didn't think it was gonna kill me.
And voila.
Gather.
Let's light it up. I'm going in.
A round of applause. Now disappear.
Yeah, we're good.
Teamwork is dream.
I didn't even dodge it, but it's fine. Was it meld? These are not. These are animo attacks, not cryo attacks, so they cannot melt. Why does Linny do so little damage? Because my Linny's build is not very good.
Shower me with praise. Time to shine. Let me weave you a verse. Huh? Things are about to get dicey. Busted. I swear by my sword. Take it
Yeah,
easy.
we gotta make sure we don't. Well, I guess it doesn't matter that much with a team that has this much single target damage. Even if we do kill them at the wrong moment.
Let the world come alive.
Oopsie daisy.
Witness the power of Gwa. Rain outlines your fate. Here comes the catch. Go and splat.
Quietly now.
Time to shine. Wind, hear me. Let me weave you a verse. Game's up. Fun's over. Shower me with the. Let my name echo in song.
You're using a 3-star weapon on Jean? Yeah. I don't have,
Swear by my
Oh,
sword.
let's play.
Rain cutter.
I don't have a third ER sword. And I have Sack on Singto and Fab on Kazuha, so.
Go and splat.
Whatever. Who cares?
Quietly now.
I don't want to use another burst. I'll just kill him with this.
Rain outlines your fate.
Why no Aminoma? Don't have it.
Stabilize.
Let's light it up.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my.
I'm going in.
Step right up.
Yeah. This is gonna be really bad. Underinvested, non-quicken team on this chamber is just awful.
Everybody
Gotta get my Kazuha Pyro Infusion before he disappears, otherwise I just don't have the damage to deal with these things.
Step right. Let's light it up.
Stabilize.
This is why you need Chengling for these things, man.
Teamwork is drip. Fallen leaves. Adorn
I shouldn't have
my
done
night.
that. That was bad.
A round of applause.
Gonna need a third down, which is pretty much GG.
Going in. Clouds high. The birds.
Order guide you. Solidify.
Everybody stand.
It's probably doable in 2 downs if I get a really, really good early start with the right starting attack. But I don't even know if that's enough. You're not gonna clear in one. Yeah, I mean, that's what I told you guys, right?
Take it easy.
Chamber 3 is gonna be the real challenge, not Chamber 1.
Let my name echo in song. Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my sword. Rain outlines kings up. Fun's over.
Quietly now.
Wind, hear me.
Yeah, we definitely don't have enough time.
Rain cutter.
Don't think we can have enough time, honestly. Fuck me.
Here comes the catch.
With these teams.
Barbados, guide us.
Yeah. Don't think it's doable. I'll try with a hopefully better first wave.
Going in. Here
Please let me do it before he disappears. Okay. Oh! Oh, that's so good! That's so good. That is insane.
Wind strider.
This is order.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Solidify.
It's here.
Let's light it up.
Wind strider.
Going in.
A round of applause. And voila.
I could have gotten it again, maybe, if I... Oh shit, I don't have the energy now. That's really bad.
The birds.
I will have order.
Everybody stand.
Step right up. Let's get this show on the road.
Is a minute 20 enough? Maybe. Maybe it is. Yeah, we got lucky RNG there, so...
Shower me with praise. Let the world come alive. Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines the fate. Game's up. Fun's over. Gotcha. I swear by my sword.
Quietly now.
Let my name echo in song. Strike a pose. Witness
20
the
extra
power.
seconds? Yeah, I don't know if that's enough, though.
Things are about to get dicey.
Time to act. Wind, hear me.
Because we have a very single target team.
Time to shine.
Take it easy. Let me weave you up. Game's up.
Doesn't look like it is.
Gotcha.
We missed our fucking R5 sack sword. That is just tragic, man.
Let my name
Yeah.
echo in song.
It's not doable. Our first half needs to be faster than that. Because our second team is not well suited for this. Alright, that's okay. I did what you guys asked. I played Linny. I'm not surprised this isn't working out. It is what it is. For Linny to be good this Abyss, you kind of just need to have him at a level of investment where he can just one-rotate Simon. Otherwise, it's just too rough. Yeah, let's play a real team. Need channeling with him? Yeah, you kind of do. Hmm. We can Blake a thing. I'm done. I got a gear. Man, I hate gearing. Fuck that. Who do I have that's already geared? I could honestly keep this one on. Sure. I won't play Nevilet or Arlecchino. It's fine. Actually, can I play Arlecchino if I play her with Candace? What do you guys think? I'm seeing a lot of no's. Fine. Man, this Abyss is so boring. I want to play something that's actually, like, fun. But every time I try to think of a fun team, it's like, yeah, no, doesn't work on 12-1. Dodge. I don't want to play Hyper Bloom. Plunge Nevilet? Wait, I'm so down for that. Wait. You might be onto something. No. Do I just play Shao? Shao, what if I just play Shao? Is it gonna be enough? Do you guys think? Honestly, maybe not. Shao should be good first half? I guess. What's the worst that could happen? I shouldn't say this. I feel like I'm gonna struggle on Simon as well. Because my Shao just doesn't have the investment for that. It'll be fine though. Something's wrong, I think. Oh no, actually, it's fine. This is wrong. That's the build I usually have. I'm gonna play National and Chow, but I don't know what I want to play on what side. Decisions. What about Chow on second half? That's boring and I don't like it. Okay. This should be fine, honestly. I hope my Sucrose is on VV. Luigi. Okay. Anyways.
We'll see about
Strike cloud confirmed.
Okay, frick you.
Evil conquering. Worthless. Here. Worthless. Worthless.
dare to mess with me. Here's a yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in. How dare!
Make way for disappear. Here. Here. My coming was worthless. Here. Storm. Worthless. What do you think you're
Strike a pop! We'll see about that. Time to shine!
Strike cloud confirmed. Useless.
You know what? I feel like I don't need to use my ult. And I don't have that much ER, so I won't use it.
Animal hyperspace. Witness the power of the wild. Rain outlines your fate.
Aw. This wasn't good. I fucked up the start.
Yeah. Nice and spicy. Absorption. Toast. Body and mind. Rain cutter. Everybody stand. At the fry pan. Stand clear. Know my sword.
Hopefully that's enough.
Stand clear. Animal test 60. Yeah, I'm going in. You're toast. Ring cutter.
I don't know if it will be. I didn't get a good start to the rotation.
Absorption test. Let's light it up. Everybody stand back.
It's not. Oh. Man. Jamie said the other day on stream that Global Swirl in Sucrose Natural is useless because you can double swirl without it. Is that correct? No, it's not. You can double swirl without it. It is not useless. Jamie's yapping.
Make way.
The thing I need to do if I want to play Sucrose Natural on the second side of this abyss is fucking take the L on this Xingqiu damage and just give him an ER sense. Otherwise, he just doesn't get his burst back for... For the thing. What's it called? The thing. You know the thing. For the shield phase, yeah.
Clouds converge. Disappear. Here. Worthless.
Which is a problem.
Worthless. Worthless. Worthless.
Where do you think you're going? Strike a pose. Let my name echo.
Make way.
I think I don't need to use my ult. Maybe I should have, though.
Worthless.
Where the fuck is she? Bro, where did she... Fuck it, L. Okay, let's do an actual good first wave.
Enhanced animal model. Brain outlines your.
There we go.
Let me weave you a verse. I'm going in. At the front pin. Animal test 6308. Stand clear. Eat this. Absorption test. Ring cutter. Teamwork is dreamwork. Off we go. Don't break my glasses.
Okay, I'm done.
No, my sword. Animal hypostasis emulation. Absorb. Let me weave you a verse. Let's light it up. I'm going in. No, my sword. Animal test 6308.
Alright. That was a much better wave.
At the frying pan. Swirl. Mark 2. Stand clear.
Adventure time.
Teamwork is
But
toast.
we kind of got here without the energy. So maybe it wasn't.
Animal test 60. Silva, get them. Absorption test. Let's light it up.
Also, my Sock Sword didn't proc, because of course it didn't. That fucking sucks. I think the Sock Sword not procking might actually be the difference here.
Yeah. Stand clear. Let's light it
Yep,
up.
it is.
Animal test.
96%, man. 96% to proc. 96%. 96%. 96%. 96%. 96%, man. This game sucks. So close for an older gun like yours. Yeah, you shouldn't be playing these teams. You should be playing Taser second side, not National. But National is more fun when that shit doesn't happen. 96%. How bad is National nowadays? National on the first side would clear much faster than this team does. But Chow would also struggle more than National on the second side. Like, if what you're getting from this is National is a bad team, you're a fucking idiot.
Stray clouds converge. Force.
But I know you're just saying this to be annoying, and you don't actually mean it, so whatever, man. Have fun. cancel one of them but not the other? Hello? Whatever, man. No, I'm just gonna fucking do another rotation for this. It's probably faster. My national is also more invested than my shout. It is, like, objectively not. Have you seen my Shengling's artifacts and my Singto's artifacts? It is far from more invested.
Let me weave you a verse. Teamwork is strength. Nice and split. Stand clear. Absorption. Animal test 60. Witness the power of good. Everybody stand at the front. Stand clear. Enhanced animal module 70.
Am I in? I might not have been. Fuck. Also, this is really bad. My grouping sucks.
Let me weave you a verse.
Actually, maybe my grouping's fine.
Time to act. Body and mind. Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Animal hyper. Time to act. Brain.
Ah, shit. I missed my timing. Yeah, no. It's over.
Stand clear. Absorption test. Swirl. Mark 2. Ring cutter. Teamwork is stand clear.
Well, I got the grouping for this. And I probably do have the damage to one rotate, so... As long as they don't ungroup themselves too much here,
Absorption test.
should be fine. There we go. There we go. We're chilling. Alright.
Ears of the storm. Let my name echo in song. Stray cloud converge. Useless.
Worthless.
Starting with our burst is annoying, but we make it work, I guess.
Let the world collide. Too late. Seize the skies.
Bro, can you fucking get your burst back, Farazan?
Skyward. Scatter.
You're C6, we shouldn't be having this problem anymore. He's probably not on 5, honestly. That's fine. I do want to make sure I finish with my bursts up, though. Yeah, she's not on 5. Fuck.
Skyward.
Shit. No. That's kind of bad. I'm not starting with burst against Simon.
Witness the power. I'm going in. Nice and split. Animal test. Let's light it up. Eat this.
Bro, okay, what is this grouping RNG, by the way? Hello?
Absorption test. Let me weave you a verse. Everybody stand back. At the front. Stand clear. Absorption. You're toast. No, my sword. Animal test 63. Witness the power. I'm going in. Animal hypostasis.
I fucked up.
Absorption test. Let's light it up. No, my sword.
I gotta make sure I finish with my burst up again.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let me weave you a verse. Animal test 6308.
Might be a bit annoying here.
Time
Yeah,
to
it's
act.
definitely gonna be annoying.
No, my sword. Nice and spiced. Stand clear. Let's light it up.
Okay.
Animal test 6308. Out of the frying pan.
Okay, surely we can kill you? Okay. Surely we can kill you. Okay. Alright. Let's hope this doesn't go too poorly.
Echoing song.
Stray clouds converge.
Ears of the storm.
Here. Worthless.
It went pretty poorly for the start, but it is what it is, I guess.
Dare to mess with me? Strike a pose. Let the world come on.
Please let me burst, thank you.
Make way for the useless. Disappear.
It'll be a 3 down, but it's not actually that bad to get a 3 down in this situation. Because I actually down it very quickly.
Here.
Time to shine. Ears of the storm.
Seize the skies. Lament.
Like, it's still about a minute,
Worthless.
even if it's a 3 down. Alright. Hopefully this is gonna be good enough.
Ring cutter. Booba, get them. Absorption test. Everybody stand but eat this. No, my sword. Out of the frying. Stand clear.
Good start.
Witness the power. Teamwork is
As long as we don't fuck it up by dying, we should be fine.
Animal test 6. You're toast.
So just gotta pay a little bit more attention when we don't have our rain swords.
Let's light it up.
Oh, frick you.
Nice and spiced. Stand clear. Animal hypostasis emulate. Let me weave you a verse. Everybody stand back. Animal test 6. Yeah. Let's light it up. Out the frying pan. Yeah. Stand clear. I'm going in. Swirl. Mark. Don't break my research.
Like I said, as long as we don't fuck it up by dying. But I think even that death is fine. Kind of annoying that it one-shots me though. I didn't think it was enough damage. I thought I'd be left at like 2k HP, but I guess 2 girls is pretty squishy. It's okay. It is what it is. What a boring abyss. It's so fucking bad. I really don't like it. That's good. Meh. Bad. 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 It is what it is. Now, let's watch the most recent Twiox video.
Oh, speaking of clippers, we're gonna upload a special video on the second channel. It's going to be a compilation made by the one and only turtle farmer. And if you guys like it, there will be more. If you don't, he will go to jail. So you better like it. We send it to jail even if we like it. I'll send you to jail, Zajef. Yeah, tie me up. Okay. That's enough Twitch for you. That's it?
Streamer, can you please
Motherfucker, go back to editing jail! Hi, Dad. Yo, you think he's still on me, chat? Why did I get the big one? No, I want the big one. Whoa, 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 chill. Japanese Dane's leaf makes my tip creamy. Huh? Why did I say that? Still flexing, dude. She scared me. I just got it. Why is he in our room? Flexing, dude. She scared me.
True though.
I just got it. Why is he in our room?
What is it, Ratio? Why the long face? Hey, I just realized. Where's that handsome bust of yours?
Yo, why did he say it like that?
The dice have bust.
Wait, did you just say, yo, no way his alt just says bust.
It'll help me get a better grasp on
Zad, you can't say shit like that.
I'm gonna finish this.
Hey, one thing about Zajef, he always finishes.
Is he okay?
Zajef said, where would you put me? I said no 5 stars. This is you, Zaj. There you go. Okay, I love Zaj. I love him. No, okay, you guys know this about me. I love Zajef. Okay, yo, wait, I swear to God, that was intentional.
Glad to be traveling with you again, Miss Black Swan.
What do you mean again? What do you mean again? Travel with you again? Zaj, this, okay. In like the most homey way possible, this could be us.
My gaze has
I like to slow dance with my friends and get really close to them face to face, but of course we don't actually kiss. Sweating emoji. Why'd this guy reply? Can you confirm this at Zajef? Yeah, I saw this. Was literally denying the carrying Zajef had to do. I wasn't in math class with Zaj. We had like English class together, but I don't think I had math with him. We were like never in the same class. We just like hung out like after class. No, okay, not that sounds sus. I actually talked about this with Zajef last night. Literally the most hardcore. Also, Zajef's trick did help. I'll DM him. Thanks for the tip. It worked. Wait, can we play Lethal Company like 2 days? Trick did help. I'll DM him. Thanks for the tip. It worked.
I can give you more than the tip next time. True!
Wait, can we play Lethal Company like 2 days? It tells Zajef to come too, and we can all kiss. Me and Zad. We can watch.
So I just took a I mean, out of 5.
It tells Zajef to come too, and we can all kiss. Me and Zad. We can watch.
So I just took a I mean, out of 5 guys, and
Wait, 5 guys?
no, not. Okay, not on 5. The burger joints.
Do you remember their names, or was it just like?
Okay, listen. Not on 5 guys.
Okay.
Okay, that's a different story. If you ever need anything, you need anything from me, any content, I'll do anything, including Buzzy content.
Okay, whoa.
Alright.
I mean, the rope is cool. I can't lie. I think he's sick. Yeah, you would like the rope, dude. What the fuck are you typing?
True!
Gauge, but different gender.
sure that-
How is this gauge? This motherfucker for Rita. Fine, I'll be submissive.
Huh?
Dude, what is this?
Huh?
I'm blooming. Humanity's, dude. Thanos was right, bro. He should snap twice. I was at the airport. Okay, I'm gonna stop this fucking thing. I got baited. I bought a perfume that I liked, but then I noticed that the packaging.
Okay, chat. If Thanos snapped twice, but at the same time, would it kill everyone, or would it just kill 75% of people? If he did both at the same time. believe in my heart of hearts that if it's exactly at the same time, it would kill everyone. Personally. Depends on port priority. True!
When I was buying it, I don't know how to describe this. It was like very like, how do I say this in the most respectful way possible? It was very like, I'm gonna say it was like slutty packaging. I'm not slut shaming a fucking perfume packaging. I'm just saying it was. So I was like, I still like the scent. It is what it is, right? I asked the person there, is this perfume like popular? Like what, you know, I asked them. They were like, yeah, I like it. It's androgynous. I didn't even know that was a word. I know what it means now. I asked them. They were like, yeah, I like it. It's androgynous. I didn't even know that was a word. I know what it means now. I didn't at the time. I was like, oh, okay. But I got it. I bought it. I was like, I like how this smells. It's like a little fruity, whatever. I like how it smells. Turns out this was in New York during the Genshin concert. I go out in Times Square. I swear to God, the same day I see on a billboard, like over Sephora, literally some woman like half naked, getting ready to go to the club, goes to the club in like some, it's like this party setting. It's like all zoomed into this girl, and then it advertises the same perfume I bought. Bro, I don't know what I bought. So now I smell like a bad, which honestly is not a bad thing. I'm just saying. So now that's what I smell like. Take of that what you will. Dude, I looked it up on Amazon. It's like rank 50, like perfume for women. So that's what I smell like now. I still like the smell. I don't care. What is it called? I don't even know. Bro's gatekeeping? I'm not. I just don't remember the name. Is it Black Copium? I think it might be Black Copium. Wait, let me pull it up. Dude, look at the ad for it. Look at the fucking ad for this shit. Dude, why, dude? Listen. I mean, bro, whatever. It is what it is. Why is that the ad? Do I give off that energy? Yes. Wait, there's another one. This shit is 7 years old. That's the same shirt. Dude, it's just a black shirt. Bro, what is happening? Yo. Okay, I'm done. I'm actually done.
We're gonna watch each other get on roll.
Watch each other get fucked. On roll. Yo, okay, I really have to pee, but I've been holding it in.
Yeah. I actually literally just peed. Go.
Okay. Oh, we could have done the thing. Have you ever cross peed? No, it's like you make an X with 2 streams. Okay, BRB.
Have I ever cross peed? The interesting thing is I think about Mr. Song's accident to me. I'm like, has Mr. Song cross peed? Because like, how would he think about the concept?
So, okay, I have about that. So in French we call it pipi croisé. I don't think I'll get into any more details.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll
Anyways. Yeah, let's keep that skeleton in the closet, yeah? Okay.
Concept of cross peeing if he didn't already experience cross peeing. And like my first thought was like, who would he have cross peed with? Well, that's obvious.
Oh my god, I'm blooming!
Now the thing is, we would need a testimony from that side.
I played the 5th.
To see if cross peeing actually happened. You know what I'm saying? Not even sharing the bed.
Dude, there's nothing engaged.
I would like to invoke my Fifth Amendment right to protection against self-incrimination. Thank you.
If you can share a bed with a friend in a normal
Canadian, shut up!
platonic way, that's what I was looking for. You know, is it okay? Not to transition to this. You know, Zajef, because we went to high school together. He had like a bunk bed, so like whenever I'd sleep over, he'd be like top bunk.
True.
Not gonna say that it confirms you're a bottom, but
What? I've said this before. Being a switch is meta.
Oh, I hate men.
Whoa. I love men. Wait, what are they doing to him? Uh-oh. Wait, turn him around. Why would you? At least.
Sino and Al-Haytham, both naked and covered in oil.
What?
Who wins the twerk contest?
Okay, why would you ask me that? Al-Haytham.
I would
literally gobble anything for artifact presets. Anything. They could make it a fundraiser. They could make it. Hey, if Ziox and his community raise $100,000 for charity, I would do it.
Nick.
That's a free 100K to a charity of your choice.
Nick.
What? What's up?
Anything?
Yeah, stop. This is gonna get clear. Okay, listen. Since I know you can handle the flame because you play League of Legends for a living and you're a whale, I think I can go extra hard on you. Okay, that's not pause. I think since you can handle the... Never mind. Since you can take it... Okay, why does this sound so weird? Okay, since you can handle the, like, me going in on you because you're... Okay, that's worse. Let me send you a picture of Hanya. What the fuck is that?
That's not Hanya. That's... What? Why did you send me this? Wait, was this Bunny Girl Topaz?
On stream. I didn't realize you can't.
You can show on stream.
No, I can't. I didn't notice the fucking crotch area.
Wait, I actually have to make sure that I tab out of our conversation on Discord so that if I alt tab when I'm sharing display, it doesn't.
You want me to delete it? Okay, chat. I can show you guys, but I'll have to censor. Can I even show the top half? Dude, I looked up Hanya and this came out for some reason.
Why? Yeah, it's not even Hanya. What did he send? He sent Bunny Girl Topaz, basically.
I said this. I don't know what this is. I don't know who it's from, but dude, I don't know where that is. Dude, I just appeared on Google Images. Ideas. Let's see my ideas with Zaj. Said, yeah, I can calculate for something. I said, Pog, almost home finally. Glad. Jump scare. It's in my eye. Said, lol. I thought you were gonna. I said, 10 likes and I move her hand. Okay, we're straight. Okay, not really. Stop typing gauge in chat. The only thing I like about like the Whopper is that there's a lot of meat. Like I like that it's big. Alan just DM'd me, who doesn't deep throat chopsticks? As a throat artist, you should know. Bro, why did I hire this guy? You are, dude, I am, your next payment is being withheld.
Is the other dude gay? What makes you say that?
It's her birthday though. It's my grandma's birthday and it's Zajef's birthday. So make sure to give Zajef a kiss. I know I will. Okay, so I don't know what your family group chats are like.
He says that, but he fucking Donowalled me for my birthday. Did he? 2 years in a row, too.
Like, but I'm traveling soon to LA and I was like, oh, father, look at this. Apparently you don't need to this anymore for air travel. So I sent it, right? I sent it in the group chat. Then my brother said, no clothes. Then my dad said, no money, no passport, no clothes, just your dick in hand. What? Dude, who says that? Oh my God, I'm blooming. Yeah, let's close that. And I'm the not normal one, apparently.
Yeah, I was watching that Doug video earlier today.
Who? Oh, Doug. Yeah, I do.
And like half of his text-to-speech messages were about ejaculating.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, and I don't know. It just made me think of you.
Yo, that is crazy, dude. Why would you even say that?
Well, because you come all the time.
Okay, but you can't think ejaculation and then me. That's like
that's wild.
That is
a wild sentence.
It's true though.
Top 5 stars I regret in Genshin Impact. That's a trick question. I don't regret anyone. Number 5, yo.
Oh, you know that's a joke because that would imply that there are 4 characters he regrets more than Yoimiya. Which is, yeah. Good one, buddy. Good one, buddy. You can't just say Ayato 5 times. That's not how that works. Alright, chat. I think it's time to talk to do a quick little YouTube video about 5.0. Make sure you guys say hi to YouTube. I'm gonna put a stream marker. Make sure you don't swear in your messages to YouTube, because I don't want my video to get demonetized again. All right? This is not a joke. If you swear, you will get banned. Don't even tempt me with a fudge, okay? Anyways. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome. Hi. To a quick little 5.0 pre-release slash first impression on the leaks. I will be doing dedicated pre-release videos on Milani and Kanich, and maybe on Kachina. I'm not sure about her yet. We'll have to see. But usually I try to wait a few beta cycles into, or a few patch cycles and a few weeks into the beta to give them time to do the major buffs or nerfs that they are intending to do. So these videos are going to be coming out a little bit later than now, because I don't want to record a video that ends up getting completely invalidated later on. But I can still give you guys my overall thoughts on what we have so far, because we actually have a lot. We've had a lot of information so far. So, yeah, let's get right into it. The first thing I want to talk about is the new artifacts, which are not on this website. Oops. I'll ask the Amber dev if they can try to also import the Hugajin API for artifacts. But I think it's only artifacts for now that aren't imported, so... we have 2 new artifact set, right? Because we have a new artifact domain. And to put it bluntly, these artifact sets are very strong. There's a carry set and a support set. The numbers that I have here on this website are not accurate because they got nerfed in the most recent beta cycle, which is, again, one of the reasons why the actual dedicated pre-release videos are going to wait a little bit more. But I'll go based off of the effects of the most recent changes. So 2-piece for the carry set. When the equipping character is in Night Soul's Blessing and is on the field, their damage dealt is increased by 20%. Night Soul's Blessing is a Notlan exclusive mechanic, which means that this, and as you'll see, also the other, both the 2-piece and the 4-piece are reliant on Night Soul. So non-Notlan characters effectively don't gain anything from this artifact set, like literally zero, like nothing. And Notlan characters enter the Night Soul's Blessing as a part of like the base way their kit functions. It's not a very difficult condition to fulfill for them. Alright, well, we'll talk about Night Soul in more detail later on, but for now, all you need to know is that this is an artifact set that only works on Notlan characters. And yeah, the most recent changes made it to, or changed it to 15% damage percent on the 2-piece. So effectively, 15% general damage percent on the 2-piece, it's whatever. But what makes it good is the 4-piece. After the equipping character consumes 10 Night Soul points while on the field, which again, another Night Soul mechanic, which we'll cover, but which is very easy for Notlan characters to fulfill. Crit rate increases by 40% for 6 seconds. In other words, you get 15% damage percent and 40% crit rate, which is the same amount of stats you get from Blizzard's Raider. Except, as long as you're playing a Notlan character, it's effectively not a conditional buff. It effectively always works. which means that unlike Blizzard's Rayer, it's not weaker against bosses or something like that. So overall, it's just a very, very strong artifact set. And honestly, I kind of like that. I think the reality that a lot of people are getting more and more aware of is that you kind of end up reaching the point where farming for an artifact improvement on your character becomes longer and longer and more boring. And getting effectively power creep on artifacts keeps the like actual upgrades you can get on your artifacts much closer together in time, and it makes it feel a lot less stale. And because artifacts are not, I mean, yes, you can get more artifacts if you resin refresh, obviously, but artifacts are not something that is entirely gated behind spending and swiping. I kind of like the fact that they are introducing stronger artifacts. If I'm still farming Emblem 4 years from now, I'll reach the point where getting an upgrade on my Emblem is gonna, on average, take a full ass fucking year of staying in the domain with literally no upgrades, which just isn't fun, right? It's not about, oh, I don't want to be doing the same thing, because like that's not the part I really mind. It's about the fact that, again, right, the better your artifacts are, the longer it takes between artifact upgrades, and that gets stale pretty quickly once you have strong enough artifacts. So I think that artifact power creep is something that is actually relatively healthy for the game and that I kind of like. But, obviously, this means that these artifacts are very strong, and for the Natlan characters, they're going to be pseudo-necessary. You're really, really going to want to be farming for them if you go for the Natlan characters. The second artifact set is a support set, and it is also very, very strong. 2-piece, when a nearby party member triggers a Night Soul Burst, the equipping character regenerates 6 energy. Night Soul Burst is another Night Soul mechanic, but effectively, you can think of this as 6 to 12 energy per rotation. Maybe once we get more Natlan characters, it's going to be a little bit more, but yeah. And then the 4-piece, when the equipping character triggers an elemental reaction involving their elemental type, all nearby party members of elemental types involved in that reaction gain 15% all elemental and physical damage bonus for 10%.
Let them do as they please.
Which is a long way to say if you trigger a reaction, gain 15% damage, and give your team 15% damage. I believe this has been changed to 12% in their most recent changes. When the equipping character is in Night Soul's Blessing, when triggering this, an additional 30% all elemental and physical damage will be granted to characters for 20 seconds, which means, and again, right, this also has been changed to 28%, it's a total of 40%. 12% from the first effect, 40% from both of them. Effectively what it means is it's 12% general damage percent as long as you trigger a reaction on any character, but it's 40% if your character is from Natlan. 40% damage percent from an artifact set is a lot. When looking at the damage you get from this, you can compare it to Archaic Petra, which is 35%, and requires you to pick up the crystal. This does not require you to pick up the crystal, and also buffs Geo if you trigger, let's say, Hydro Crystallize. You get the buff on your Geo and your Hydro characters. So it's effectively like strictly better than Petra, outside of the 2-piece not giving you 15% Geo damage, which often doesn't matter on characters that you're putting on Petra anyways. Compared to VV, it's generally less damage than what VV gives you, but VV is also a shorter duration, and generally a bit harder to trigger reliably. And VV doesn't buff Animo, right? So, this is a very, very strong artifact set that is effectively going to be the reason why a lot of the, or maybe not a lot of the characters, but at the very least, the first support character we're getting from Natlan is relatively weak overall, because her ability to use this set means that if they also give her a strong kit, she's gonna be fucking insane. Because as it turns out, 40% from 40% damage from an artifact set is pretty damn good. And if you're also getting significant buffs from the rest of your kit, that's a really strong character. But yeah, speaking of which, our first support character is Kachina. She, like I said, is not the strongest. She's a defense scaling character that has relatively underwhelming damage. Right, her damage is pretty much just worse than Albedo. However, she can use the set, which means that in a lot of the teams where you would use Albedo, you'd probably rather use her because of her ability to use this set. I think that Kachina is a nice addition to the Geo characters. I think she fits both in she fits both in Navia teams and Mono Geo teams. She does have a construct for Chiori if you want to play her with her. But yeah, you don't want to play her in a team that doesn't have any non-Geo characters because you want her to be able to trigger Crystallize in order to proc the artifact set. But you can play her with something like Ito, Goro, Yelan, or something like that. Overall, yeah, like she's not looking too strong, but I do think she's gonna have some use for some of the Geo teams. But yeah. Next up, we have the two new 5-stars. I believe Milani's running first, so let's talk about her first. Milani has just been hit with a pretty significant nerf. And we also have heard whispers that she's going to be hit with another significant nerf. And so, take everything I'm saying here with a pretty massive grain of salt. Okay? If we're talking about her first beta iteration, Milani was a character that looked to be very strong. Effectively, what her kit wants to do is you use your skill to start surfing. When you surf through enemies, you gain stacks up to 3. And at 3 stacks, you bite the enemies. And she doesn't do damage from surfing or apply Hydro, which means that she's generally designed to be a forward vape character. Although she can work in non-forward vape team, but that's the base, I guess, thing that her kit is trying to do. She gets a lot more damage when she has 3 stacks than when she has 2, which means getting the 3rd stack is pretty important. It was a bit less important on her first iteration, but they pretty significantly nerfed the numbers of her 0, 1, and 2 stack chomps. So you really want to get that 3 stack chomp. Her ult is just some damage. But yeah, so she's pretty much just a forward vape unit. She's an HP scaler, so she's not reliant on Bennett. And that opens up a decent amount of interesting team building ideas for her. Her surfing lasts up to about 8 seconds. And it has a 6-second cooldown that starts at the end, which means that you can play her in like relatively short 15-ish second rotations. Or you can try to either fit her into much longer 30-second rotations where you use her skill twice, or rotations where you don't use her skill exactly off cooldown, but you get more from the rest of your team. there's some interesting things to look into with a lot of different setups. Her inability to apply off-field hydro can make some of the setups a little bit more scuffed in order to get swirls if you want to get swirls. A lot of the stuff I've been looking into is either stuff that doesn't get swirls or stuff that cheats out swirls and pyro application from some like very specific setups, using Xinyan to self-infuse pyro, or using Guoba as a form of pyro application. And so we'll pretend that Neuvillette is her, because we can just do like a normal charge attack to simulate slow pyro application. Yeah, so you can do
Let's jam.
setups with Xinyan using her self pyro application, doing something. She is a catalyst user, so you can use her normal attacks to apply hydro. You can do something like this, and then use Kazuha's burst as your way to get pyro, right? And in this case, the fact that when you swap with Xinyan's shield active, it applies pyro to your character, means that you can use that self pyro to infuse or to absorb pyro into Kazuha's stuff, and therefore get off-field pyro application from his burst. If you have Xinyan C2, you can also use her burst if you need to extend your rotation as a form of pyro application, because it's going to get you a level 3 shield. That being said, if you're doing something like this, you're limiting yourself to slightly longer rotations because Xinyan's cooldowns are a bit longer. You'll also be able to do stuff like this with Shenling.
One with nature.
I fucked it up, but that's fine. Getting good timing matters a little bit more here, but it's not that big of a deal. You can still just do something like this. Then just do, and then another do. And that effectively gives you some no burst Shangling rotations, which I think are pretty interesting. But the main thing, the main reason why these teams are a thing is because her personal damage is actually high enough to be played as a hyper carry. You really do, if you're playing her in forward vape, you really do get enough return from literally just having her be the only source of damage on your team. It's not the only thing you can do. You can also play her in like double hydro teams with Farina, and it'll still be good. Don't you worry about that. But it's even in her current state after her first nerf, she's still very much going to be a character that you can justify just putting Shangling on your team and using your E and not using your ult and stuff like that. That being said, her performance in AoE is not going to be nearly as good as a character like Neuvillette because the size of her AoE is just not Neuvillette. But yeah, I'm excited to know how much the rumored second nerf is going to be. We'll have to see if it's actually significant. So you can look forward to the pre-release if you want to know more about that. Make sure you subscribe. Okay, business. But yeah, I think that Milani effectively has interest. It's what she does for the roster is interesting because it's the first time we have an actual dedicated forward vape character, and it's something I've been wanting for a very long time. I talked about this back at the start of Sumeru, how we just don't have any characters that fulfill the forward vape niche, really. The closest you have to something like that is like Child, because he forward vapes about half his damage because of his ult. But like even then, you're mostly reverse vaping. So having an actual dedicated forward vape carry, I think, is quite exciting. It's gonna be pretty interesting for the team building. But her actual kit is relatively boring to me. It's not something that's all that interesting. Yeah, we'll have to see if she's fun to play. Overall, And the other 5-star we have coming in 5.0 is Kanish, and this is a character that is much, much more interesting to me. Which, I mean, yeah, I don't know what to think about that, because, I mean, if you've been here for a while, you'll know what happens to characters I tend to think are interesting. But hey, okay. So far it's looking alright. Maybe he won't get nerfed in the beta. We'll see. Anyways, Kanish is a Dendro character that rewards you for playing him in teams that run Pyro, either Burning teams or Burgeon teams. And I guess it's a good moment to talk about Night Soul and how it works. There's 3 different Night Soul things, which are... I don't know why they all call them Night Souls. Night Soul, it makes it a lot harder to, like, know what's what. But... effectively, Night Soul Burst, it just means when a Not-Lung character hits an enemy. That triggers Night Soul Burst. And it's a lot like Pneuma or Uzia in the sense that it can trigger something either on the enemies or, well, as you've seen from the artifact sets. But it doesn't do anything in and of itself, really. And then you have Night Soul Blessing. Night Soul Blessing is a state that Not-Lung characters can enter, usually, well, so far, all through their elemental skill. They enter the Night Soul state, and it gives them a little bar on the left of them that's very similar to the like pseudo stamina bar that Wanderer has. Wanderer from Not-Lung confirmed, wow. But it gives them effectively a second like visual bar that's very similar to a stamina bar that either goes up or down based on what the characters do. So for Molani, it starts full, and it's effectively a timer on how long you can stay in your surfing, right? Of how long you can surf. For Kanish, it starts empty, and based on different things you do, it fills up, and once it's filled up, you can use a stronger version of his elemental skill. Okay, so effectively, the way that Kanish works is once he uses his skill, he enters the Night Soul's Blessing, and it launches a grapple forward that will grapple onto any enemy. Once you're grappled onto an enemy, you can start spinning around them while shooting them. And once your Night Soul bar is full, you can shoot them with a much bigger bullet that does a lot more damage. While you're in that state, you get a little bit of points every second you spend in the state of Night Soul points, which fill your Night Soul bar. You get some points when you trigger normal attack enemies while spinning, You get some points when enemies are burning, or when a character in your team triggers Burgeon. And finally, every time, like, when you use the skill, it will add a specific angle, it'll highlight a specific angle around the enemy, and if you enter that angle, I don't know how you call it in English. Arc de cercle. That. Fuck, what's it called in English? Arc? It's not really an arc. Circular arc, I guess. Sector. Sure, sector works, I guess. It'll highlight a sector of the circle, and if you enter that sector, it'll also give you points. So effectively what you want to be doing is you grapple, you enter your state, you figure out which way you're supposed to spin to get to the sector the fastest, you start spinning that way while normal attacking, and once it's full, you launch your bullet, you figure out where the next sector is, and repeat. From what I've seen, it seems like the sector is always at a set angle from his current position. It's effectively just RNG if it's left or right. But I don't... from what I've seen, the circle never spawned that far from him or that close to him. It always seemed to be around, like, 120 degrees from him. More or less. But yeah, so effectively you're playing around generating as many points as possible and shooting enemies when you have full points with a big cannon hit. The way that they've made him synergize with Burning and Burgeon is interesting because it effectively makes it so that he can get 4 cannon hits instead of 3, or 3 instead of 2, depending on how well you're spinning, but he effectively gets 1 more cannon hit in exchange for being able to trigger Burning or Burgeon, which actually means that it's not necessary to trigger Burning or Burgeon for him to be fine in a team. It just effectively gives him a benefit from those reactions that really doesn't feel like... It really doesn't feel like it's that restrictive. It will incentivize teams, but it's not going to make you feel like ass if you're playing a team that doesn't make use of this passive, right? Like, generally, the teams that make use of this passive will be stronger, but it's going to be a lot more like playing a double Geo team with Goro instead of triple Geo than, like, playing a Nilo team where you put a cryo unit in, right? So I like it a lot more. I think it is still a restriction, but I always like when restrictions are done like this a lot more because it still gives you some team building flexibility, which I enjoy a lot. And then his burst is just damage over time Dendro stuff. It's not all that great, but the animation is cool. You don't really get punished for using it that much either, because if you use it during your skill, it extends your skill's duration by about the burst animation's time. So you can use it during your skill and not get punished for it, which is nice. But yeah. That pretty much covers it for the characters. Again, I'll get into a lot more detail on the characters in their individual pre-releases. But overall, I think that 5.0 characters are definitely somewhat interesting. There's I'm a lot more excited about the nature of their kits than I was for Linny and Lynette back in 4.0. So I hope they keep that up throughout Fontaine. I hope they keep doing interesting stuff like that. Either through characters that just look like they're going to be really fun to play, not because of the team building, just because swinging around enemies seems like it's going to be fun, and characters that fulfill roles that we just don't have, like Milani's forward vaping ability. Next up, I want to quickly cover the new 4-star weapons. We have 2 new HP catalysts. I don't know why they're both HP. One of them is an event catalyst. The other one is craftable. I honestly don't remember which one is which, but it doesn't really matter. They're both okay. Gives us a slightly more damage-focused free-to-play option for Milani, who's an HP scaler that deals normal attack damage, compared to Prototype Amber, but yeah. The new bow is a little bit underwhelming to me, because I feel like we just don't have too many users that are really in need of a good free-to-play bow. It's a fine option for Fischl, but generally Fischl is played in teams that have 2 electro characters, so you don't get the second part of the passive that gives elemental mastery. It's okay. It's a fine attack percent stat stick. I don't think it's going to be all that great on anyone. We have a defense polearm that is effectively just for Kachina. I know a lot of people may be interested in this for Yunjin. And with Yunjin, the main obstacle to her being able to use this weapon well is the fact that her ER requirements, when she's not on Fav, are like, depending on the team, sometimes above 400%, which is obviously not doable. But very often around 300%, which is also pretty much not doable without an ER weapon. In order for Yunjin's ER requirements to be low, you would need to play her with a good Geo battery, and there are no teams that really want to use Yunjin that also use a good Geo battery. Which makes this it's a fine damage per screenshot option for Yunjin, because obviously, well, it's going to be the weapon that gives the most defense to her. So if you just want your Yoimiya numbers to be as big as they can possibly be, you'll be able to put her on this. But in terms of, is it actually an improvement over Fav, I would say that generally no, it's not. But at least, hey, if you don't have Fav, you can use this. That's nice, I guess. Earthshaker, the new craftable Claymore. When a party member triggers a power-related reaction, elemental skill damage is increased by 16 to 32. High base attack percent. This is going to be a nice free-to-play option for Kanichi. And that's kind of it. And finally, Flame Breath Flute, which is not a great weapon. And Navia, yeah, it can also be a good option on Navia. That is true. But yeah. Flame Breath Flute is the oh no, I missed Cinnabar Spindle, what am I gonna do? Weapon for people that play Albedo. But it's really bad in comparison. 32% defense on the passive is just not that good. It's going to be a lot worse than Harbinger if you can actually use the Harbinger. I'm not too excited about it. Maybe we'll get a character who gives a buff that scales on defense, though. So maybe there's a future for it. But yeah, it's not. As of now, it's not too exciting. And is there anything else? I mean, there's the enemies, but I haven't looked at the enemies because I want to keep the surprise for myself. I'm gonna have some things to look forward to, right? Oh yeah, we've also had leaks that they're adding every single artifact to the strongbox except the new Nutland ones, which means that even the most recent Burning and Bond of Life artifact sets are being added to the strongbox. So that's kind of useful, if that's true. I don't know if it is true, but I thought it was up to Marshall say, really? Oh, am I an idiot? I might be an idiot. Okay, I think I'm an idiot. Never mind. Alright. They're adding every artifact to the strongbox up to Marie-Chaussee. And unlike when they did it with Sumeru, this is including Marie-Chaussee, not excluding it. Which means you'll be able to strongbox Marie-Chaussee for your HP consuming characters, which is pretty alright. Looking at it one-to-one, Marie-Chaussee is effectively just a weaker version of the new Nutland set. But if you already have it farmed, and you're playing your Nutland character in a team that uses Farina, then at least you can use it on them, and you'll have something ready before you have to farm for it. Outside of that, we've had whispers of an artifact selector that would let you choose main and or substats. The details of it are still very, very vague for now. I think it's important to remember for stuff like that unless it's actually farmable, it isn't actually that useful. It's not, like, from what I understand, it's not something that lets you change leveled artifacts stats into something else. It's just something that lets you start with a better artifact, right? You can pretty much guarantee you'll get a double crit flower, for example, but you aren't guaranteed if the other stats are good or if it actually rolls into the crit, which is still, like, it's still useful, especially if you're farming for a new set, but it's also very possible that it doesn't end up giving you an upgrade at all. Yeah, like, the way I see it, it's mostly going to be used to get decent goblets, I think. Goblets or circlets. Maybe sands. I think its best use case is actually going to be to get you main stats for Gilded or whatever other thing you're using on a Hyperbloom character without having to farm pretty much any resin into it. But yeah, either way, it's a neat little thing that will be useful, but keep in mind, it is not going to, unless it is actually farmable in a way that doesn't cost resin, it's only going to slightly improve the early experience of getting a new set. It's not actually going to be that useful for most of us. It's still useful, for sure, don't get me wrong, but I don't want people to be like, oh my god, we're getting artifact collectors, huge, insane, and then they see what it actually turns out to be, and they're like, oh. We can be cautiously optimistic. Yes, okay. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, I'd say overall 5.0 is looking like a stronger start compared to 4.0. I'd say there's more interesting things overall. As usual, don't spend money on this shit game, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, YouTube. Leash. Tell editors, yeah, we'll recorded 5.0 first impressions. Alright. Is there anything else I want to do today? Event? The thing I've realized playing the event on stream is that most of you guys don't actually want to see the event. It's not that interesting in terms of gameplay. I'm gonna make your Yao Yao a DPS Yao Yao. I actually wonder what build my Yao Yao is on. Wow. We're actually on Deepwood. Insane. Is that good enough for you? Wait, you can't see that. Give her Homa? I'm not a whale. I don't have it. I don't know. Fuck. Usually she's on Fav. But... I only have 2 Favs. Actually, I have 3 Favs. I should level this one, honestly. You boy, yeah, get her Homa. I don't wanna. Bro, if I'm not getting Shengling Homa, there's no shot I'm getting Yao Yao Homa. Is your Yugaway crowned? I don't think so. I think I farmed for the books for it at some point, but I just didn't want to use the Mora. No, I didn't farm for the books. Maybe I did. I don't know. Dude, it's so expensive in Mora, and it doesn't do anything. And then the burst spawns Yugue's as well, so like if you really want to crown Yugue, you have to crown both the skill and the burst. It's so much, man. It's so much. Or hear me out, triple crown her. I'm running out of crowns, okay? I can't just be crowning characters willy-nilly like that. I have like 10 left or some shit. Because I keep crowning my characters. And I never get crowns, because you don't get crowns at all. Like, you're gonna tell me that crowning Yaya is more important than triple crowning Kaya? Is that really what you're gonna tell me? Yes? Mods! Mods, get her. Mods! Mods! Reactive Handling Paradise 3. Maybe another day. Chat. I wish this was more interesting stream content. I feel like it's just such boring stream content. Like, am I Delulu or do you guys agree? I feel like it's just not really. It's not really good. A good yapping catalyst, you know. Like, I'm not Northern Lion. I can't yap over anything, you know. Like, I can yap over some things, but I'm not a professional yapper. I'm gonna put Subway Surfers on the top. That is true. You know, I actually wonder if I did put either Subway Surfers or like those fucking soap cutting videos or some shit. Would people actually click on the stream more? Would people actually be more entertained? What if they were? And then the more important question, assuming that they would be, should I do it? Should I throw away my soul?
Is there time for a quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time.
The new meta is wooden balls in a bowl of water? What are you yapping about? What does that even mean? It's called wood soup. That's just wet balls. The fuck is wood soup? Wood soup ASMR. What is that? Crispy water. That's not water. What is this?
Pyro slimes taste better with salt and pepper or garlic and herbs.
No talking wood soup ASMR, no ambient background sound, no mid-roll ads, 8 hours and 27 minutes? What the fuck? ASMR the most satisfying wood soup. I hate it. This is awful.
If there's nothing better to do, we could go foraging.
Oh, it's 4 hours? Perfect for a... What the fuck? Thanks, I hate it. I hate it too, don't you worry about that. Oh, fuck, now I have ASMR videos in my recommended. This is your fault. What have I done? What have I done? 24 hours slime ASMR. Go into history and delete the wood soup. I don't think that works. I'll try. It does not work. It's still there. ASMR is Pog. It doesn't do anything for me other than sometimes being loud and annoying.
I can't decide whether pyrosigns taste better with salt and pepper or garlic and herbs.
King, when will you enter your dress to impress era? Listen, okay. Why are you asking? One of the biggest benefits of working from home is that I can just fucking stream I can work in a hoodie and sweatpants every single day. Why would I ever want to dress to impress? Put in more work for no return? They mean Roblox? What do you mean by that? It's like... I went to job in hoodie and sweatpants for a few years. Well, that's because you're a loser, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He doesn't live for fashion impact. Listen, okay? Wait, fuck. It's not fully leveled. Why is it not fully leveled? Oh, yeah, because I ran out of fucking these. Okay, I need to level it. I need to level it. Actually... Okay, can you tell me one other person, okay, who has a full set of maxed out 1-star weapons? I'll wait. I'll wait. Me? You're lying. I actually do. Mods! Thoughts on Genshin skin mods? The only time I ever see Genshin skin mods is for, like, the most horny shit I've ever seen. So, like, I've seen the fucking Raiden mod where her boobs are just, like, bigger than the rest of her model. Okay, I will show you the only acceptable skin mod, okay? This is the only acceptable skin mod.
Who wants some of this?
This is worse than ball soup. No, it's not. It's perfect.
If there's nothing better to do, we could go foraging for ingredients.
Use a transformer, please, bro. I feel like it's been so many months since the last time I used a transformer. I mean, I can use it, sure. Chaw! 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 Alright, chat. My 6 months into Genshin ass feels frustrated every time someone isn't using the transformer. Yeah, that's fair. Just you wait until you hear about that time I forgot to do a big patch event. And I missed out on a free Farazan. Aware. Alright. I think we might be done for the day. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow, though. I need to figure that out. More on my anime list? Dude. I feel like it'll get old if I just go through every single fucking show I've ever watched and give them all like somewhere between a 3 and a 7.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue.
Can review your my anime list? Yeah, I could do that. I guess. Have you watched Mungo Stray Dogs? I watched it when I was in high school. Whatever was out at the time. I remember enjoying it, but I don't remember a single thing about it, so I can't have enjoyed it that much. I could try to rewatch it. Is it worth a rewatch, chat? Should I do that today? Is gonna stay up watching 4 seasons. How many episodes are there per season? Are they 12 or 24? 24? Yeah, I'm probably gonna stay up then.
Melusines are beautiful.
Have you seen Noragami? Yes, but I also barely remember it because it was a long time ago.
And cause them no harm.
I think I actually watched it the season it came out. That's 10 years ago. Yeah, that was a while ago. I was 14. Jesus Christ. Have you seen Beastars? I watched the first season.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring.
It was
in Inazuma, the water possesses a
definitely something I've watched.
Water has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully
Watch the time I got reincarnated as an ASMR mic. No, I'm not watching that. To watch the show where the guy gets turned into his crush's dog. Convince him to watch Fruits Basket. What is that? Fruits Basket. That looks old. What the fuck? 2001? It's ranked like ass. The 2019 one? It's ranked a little bit better, okay. Toru Honda has always been fascinated by the story of the Chinese zodiac that her beloved mother told her as a child. However, a sudden family tragedy changes her life, and subsequent circumstances leave her all alone. Toru is now forced to live in a tent, but little does she know that her temporary home resides on the private property of the esteemed Soma family. Stumbling upon their home one day, she encounters Shigure, an older Soma cousin, and Yuki, the prince of her school. I don't want to read this out loud anymore. What the fuck?
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste.
Okay, chat. I'm gonna ask you a question, okay? And I want you to answer. I want you to answer honestly, okay?
Has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored
Based on the vibes that you've got from watching this show, to those of you that have watched this show, would this curse / magic ability thing be trans-inclusive or transphobic? I need to know.
Melusines are beautiful.
This will decide whether I watch the show or not.
Pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
They discuss it in the show? Wait, really? There's an episode about it? Oh. Maybe I should watch it then. Chat, should I watch this or Bungo Stray Dogs today? How many seasons are there? How many episodes are there? 25 episodes? Three seasons? I'm assuming 25 episodes each?
I see the value in my own work, but I also see
No, this one's 13. Okay.
of the people of Fontaine.
I can watch that in a day.
Continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
Probably. Ban me if you don't like it? Alright. Potato Floss X. You will be held accountable. You can, but you gotta bench stream for a day. No, I mean, I can watch this today. By tomorrow.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
It's like 20 hours of content. Not really. It's 20 hours of content if you don't use the anime watching magic trick. Okay, unironically, I need to let you guys in on something. I hate watching shows on Netflix because the right arrow on Netflix skips forward 10 seconds, and that's enough to miss lines. A right arrow that skips forward 5 seconds is perfect. That's how it should be. When I'm done reading the subtitle, I go on to the next subtitle, and that's it. Nah, this is just mentally ill. Shut up!
But I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
I stopped doing it when there was pretty animation and shit, but like... I don't care for voice acting very much. So like... Eh. Are you an opening skipper? Who isn't? Bro, I skip the actual words that they say. You think I don't skip the opening? Like...
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning.
None of the opening is a banger. I mean, sure.
Crisp and pure.
But once you've heard Mob Psycho Season 1's opening, nothing else is a banger.
Unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
Do you skip the Avatar opening? Not always. You watched Death Parade? I watched it as it came out, so I also don't remember too much about it. Because it's... at 2015. Dude, I was young, okay? Do you remember everything you did when you were 14? Don't answer this if you're, like, 15. Like... Do you remember everything you did 10 years ago? Thank you for the raid. Hog. I don't remember what I had for dinner yesterday. That's so real, though. That is so real. So real. You're 24? Yeah. People always tell me I look older. I feel like the older you are, the less of a compliment it is that you look older than you are. Like, I don't mind, I didn't mind people thinking I was like 22 when I was underage trying to buy alcohol. But I definitely don't like that people think I'm fucking 35 now. Just shave your beard and people will think you're 14. Bro, not with my hairline.
I see the value
Aware.
But I also
Remember that your YouTube channel description still says you're 22? Fine, I'll go change it now. I don't know how. How do I change it? YouTube description. Customize channel. Basic info. Yeah. Alright, it has been changed. I'm officially 24 now. What if you shave both your beard and your hair bulge? Yeah. You know, I think about that sometimes. I kind of wonder what I would look like without a beard. Because I haven't not had a beard since I was like 19. And it's not like it's permanent. If I don't like it without the beard, I can just grow another one, but it might take a while.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be
Rate
kind
it?
and friendly, and cause them no harm.
So much work. I don't wanna. Too lazy. If you go bald, it might not come back. Alright, that's too much, man. That's too much. That's... My hairline might suck, but at least my hair isn't thinning, right? So like, I'll take that. I'll take a shitty hairline over like thinning tacit field hair any day of the week.
Many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru.
All right, well, if I want to watch Fruits Basket before I get tired and fall asleep,
Must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
have you tried bangs? I don't like bangs. It's all bangs have always looked like kind of weird to me. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's like, I feel like if you leave the forehead to the, if you leave the hairline to the imagination will run wilder than if they actually just see the hairline. It's kind of like how sometimes it's hotter if someone's wearing more clothes. Does that make sense? It makes sense, right? If you unironically like Fruits Basket, I'll actually do my Abyss this cycle. I'm gonna hold you to that. But yeah, like, can you imagine if Arlecchino had shorts? How ugly that would be? Like sometimes... Sometimes the imagination does more than reality ever could. But the thing is, with your hairline, that's not a good thing. Like, yeah, my hairline's it's a little crooked, okay, it's a little receding, but it's not that bad. And I feel like if I got bangs, people would actually think that my hairline is like here. You know? Like... Yeah, like, well, why do you think that the Ayaka forehead thing exists? She doesn't actually have a big forehead, she just has bangs. Her forehead is the same size as pretty much every other character. They all have their eyes in the same place. But the Ayaka forehead thing exists because she has bangs. Anyways. Good news if you're balding from the front is you're probably not going entirely bald. I mean, I'd rather be bald than balding, you know? Like, if it actually gets too bad, I'll just go bald. I don't mind it. I think I have a nice head shape. I can pull off being bald. There's a dignity in being totally bald. True. I've always wanted to touch a bald head. Well, just go bald. What's stopping you? Objectively, going bald is the perfect utilitarian choice. Because if you want a specific look, you can just have a wig.
What could the children be up to?
And it's a lot less work to put on a wig that looks convincing if you're bald than if you're not. So... Then you do it. I've done it before. I can do it again. Honestly, I kind of miss just having a buzz cut.
Oh, you have my undivided attention.
You would body a pink wig? I don't know. I don't think it'll fit me. People hate buzz cuts. But, like... as someone who's very lazy, buzz cuts are perfect. I really don't care that much about my hairstyle.
What could the
It's so
children-
practical, yeah, it is. When I was a waiter,
Never mind. Let them do as
I just said fuck it and went buzz cut for a couple years. It was very practical. Your hair right now the longest it's been? No, it's not. It was longer before I went bald. My hair grows really fast. Which is annoying. Like, honestly, the main reason why I have long hair right now is because I'm too lazy and...
something you wish to
what's the word?
Go on. You have my undivided attention.
When you don't want to spend money. I forgot. Not greedy, but like... kinda. Frugal. Yeah, that has a nice ring to it. I'm too frugal to want to pay for a haircut. But when I cut my hair, I'm probably just gonna fucking go for a buzz cut, because I can do that myself.
What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please.
You want to see bald Zajef? Which video is that?
Hello, beautiful people.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm molding in Abyss too hard. So, we're gonna go through the questions and we're gonna answer them. For a double Hydro Hutao team, Tenacity of Millilith or Instructor Zhongli recommended for this team, true. And how does it compare? I think this is my favorite Jeff clip. Ah, oh, god damn it. Alright. Chat, it's time to go get some lemon. Lemon! Fuck! It's so funny. It's so funny. Wonder what kind of bright future this individual has. True. Dent or no dent? I don't really have a dent. I have a bump, actually. I don't know what it's from.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
My hair is very, like, straight when it's short. So I get hair dents very easily when I have short hair. Like, incredibly easily. But I don't have a skull dent. So at least there's that. I don't have gauge hair. Fudge. Alright. I actually do need to go start watching now if I want to finish this before tomorrow. Thank you all for dropping by. I hope you enjoyed your stay. We can raid... You can raid Eeks. It's been a while. Okay, he's currently doing the summer event, but he's also in the progress of doing a new challenge where he is going to try from a new account to max star with only 4 stars in as little time as possible. More of a long-term challenge than his previous one, which was the 3-week Abyss challenge you guys might have seen on YouTube. But, still a cool challenge that you guys can look forward to.